Okay, good morning class. So at this point you guys had homework. The homework was exercise 1. We're doing construction of expressions. The flow diagrams you said we're going to do today. Okay. So this is exercise 1 on page 14. So the question says, write down the algebra expression for each of the following. So the first one is a number 5 more than x. So that's going to give you 5 plus the next one 5 times x, which is 5. The next one, a number y more than x. Y plus x. You all agree with that? Okay, so y plus x. The next one, a number 4 more than 2 times x. So it's 2 times x plus 4 or 4 plus 2x, which is 2x plus 4. You all agree with that? Can I add 2x and 4? No. It's unlike terms. Remember we spoke about that yesterday. The square of x? X squared. X increased by 3. X plus 3. The answer multiplied by 5. You all agree with that? Who got that right? What did you write?
I did x times 5.
X times 5.
Yeah. Because x plus 3 and the answer is
And so you said 3x plus, so you said x times 3 plus 3 times 5.
I said x plus 3 equals a number times 5.
Okay, you got that right idea, yes?
So it's wrong.
The bracket is actually correct. Because say x is 3. No, let's use 4. If x was 4, 4 increased by 3 I get 7. And 7 times 5 is 35. But if you're going to say 4 here, 4 plus 3 times 5, that's going to need to be calculated first, which is 15 plus 5, which is 90. Can you see that, people? So that is why we need to put a bracket there. Why? The bracket indicates that you need to do x plus 3 first before I multiply it by 5. You understand, people? The next one, 5 times the square of x. 5 times x squared, which also can be written as 5x squared. All agree with that? Did I ask you to do all the sums? Only odd numbers?
No,
Up to 12. Okay. Daddy thinks of a number and calls it x. He doubles a number. So what do I do with the number there? X multiplied by 2, which is also 2x. Not so? He doubles a number and then subtracts 3 from it. Minus 3. So that can be written as 2x minus 3. Whatever follows from you write first. Not so? So it, what is it? The first part of the sum. Yes, Michael?
Is it okay if I said x plus x?
X plus x is? Yes?
I think I know.
If there are P fish in a bowl, how many fish are there in K bowls? TP? If you have P fish in a bowl, how many fish are there in K bowls? Okay, so if this was 2 and that was 3. If there are 2 fish in a bowl, how many fish are there in 3 bowls? How many fish are there in 3 bowls? Like all together, man. 6. 2 times 3, not so. So it's going to be, if there's 20 fish in a bowl, then there are 30 bowls. 20 times 30. So in other words, if there are P fish in K bowls, it's going to be P times K, which is? You understand? Yes?
The question could be replaced. It could have said there are 3 fish in a bowl. How many fish would there be in that amount of bowl?
They did say that. So what you're saying is there must be another word in here.
Yeah,
Like what word? Just give me the word. You don't know. You don't know what you wanted to say. Okay. I would say the question should have been, how many fish are there? How many, in total, how many fish would there be in cables? Yeah. But
it makes sense, because I just read K.
Because I pictured like them saying, there are 3 fish in a bowl. How many fish are there in K bowls? That's how I pictured it. Separate was division, like we divided, and there's 3 bowls.
let me just check if I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. PK fish is right.
Yes.
Right, next, number 4. How much will you pay for K cassettes? You know what's cassettes?
Yes.
No? You know, you guys know what the CD is. Show me by show of hands. Who know what the CD is? You all know what the CD is. You don't know what the CD, Michael? Well, why isn't your hand up? You want me to talk to you a little? Yes, okay, I feel the same. Okay. Put up your hand if you've seen a CD. You know the CD. Now, before a CD, before the time of the CD, they were cassettes. Yeah, the black thing. Looks like this, yeah?
Oh.
You got the
Oh, that's what it is.
a cassette, yes. And then there's the film thing that goes in here. It comes out there like.
So I was mixed.
You have to put your eyes in that holes. No, my girl.
So we call them mixtapes.
Mixtapes, yes. Yes. So what happens is you can do a voice recording and you can put it on there, or you can put your favorite artist on there, or whatever. And you can record over it and whatever. It's called a cassette. Now this textbook was written many years ago. What? Now I'm telling you too, but now you're wasting our time. But anyway, so because that was written back then, it is referring to things that was found or used back then. Sorry? By me? Imagine if I had to write this book, do you think I would be teaching it? No, maybe made them millions already. Yeah. Look at I think that is rude. That doesn't answer the question. What's wrong with you?
No, I said on to the next question.
I'm saying I'm speaking to her.
But you were done. You were done speaking to her.
To vanish.
Would you like to carry on, Michael? Please come. Carry on. Explain. What's happening here?
Nothing.
So then give me a chance. Okay. So the question is, how much will you pay for X cassettes at 3A rands per cassette? So if it was 2 cassettes at 3 rand a cassette, then how much will you pay? 6 rand. It's 3 times 2. If it was 8 cassettes at 12 rand a cassette, it's going to give you 96 rand. Not so? Because it's 8 times 12. So, if you have now K cassettes at 3A rands per cassette, then it's going to be K times 3A, which is 3AK. Or 3KA. You all agree with that? Alright? Right, let's look at the next one. Philip swims 4 times per day. How many times does he swim in P days? So if this was 4, how many times did he swim in 4 days? 16. 4 times 4. Not so. If it was 3 days, 12, which is 4 times 3. So, since they're asking me how many times does he swim in P days, it's 4 times P, which is 4P times. Okay? You guys understand? Where that P, that X, that A, whatever, can be any number. Not so. 5.2. How many times does he swim in A weeks? So, okay, so if it is 2 weeks, how many times does he swim in 2 weeks? Huh? 8 times? 7, how do you get 7 times? 7 times 14. She's on the right track.
Isn't it 4 times 14?
4 times 14. She's right. Because, firstly, in a week is how many days? 7. So it's 14 days. Not so? And 4 times per day. It's going to give you 16, 56 times. You see that, people? So if it was 1 week, then it's going to be 1 times 7. That was 2 times 7 times 4. No? This will be 1 times 7 times 4. If it was 8 weeks, it will be 8 times 7 times 4. But the question was for 8 weeks. So it's going to be 8 times 7 times 4. Or 8 times 4 times 7. Which gives us 28A. Does it make sense? The girlfriend thing that was rude to me earlier on. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
So I have 4 times 7A.
4 times 7A. Is correct? What's 4 times 7? 28. Okay. Any confusion here, people? Let's look at number 6. Natalie is now K years old. father is 3 times older as she. So if Natalie is 12, how old is the father? 36. Must 3 times that number. If Natalie is 2, okay, it's not going to make sense, no? But according to they said the father will be 6. It was not going to make sense. I think 12 and 36 makes more sense. But if Natalie, so how did we get that? We took Natalie's age and we multiplied it by 3. However, Natalie is now K years old. So how old is the father? K times 3. K times 3, which is 3K. Sorry? You wish you can have a? 3K. Do you think 3,000 will solve your problem?
No, actually 10K right now.
You think 10K will solve your problem?
More than
Even a million solve your problem? The more you have, the more you want. Happy money won't make a problem. You think it will make it. But okay? In 6.2 they want to know how old will she be in 4 years' time? How old will Natalie be in 4 years' time? K times 4. K plus 4. Who says plus? Girlfriend, what do you have? Yes?
I said K times 4.
K times 4, okay? So if Natalie is 3 years old, then according to your calculation, it's going to be 3 times 4, which is 12. So in 4 years' time, she will be 12. So what should it have been? K plus 4. You will understand. (6.3) How old will the father be in 4 years' time?
3K plus 4.
3K plus 4. Because currently it's 3K. In 4 years' time, you will be 3K plus 4. Okay. 6.4. What will the combined ages be in M years' time? 3K plus 4? Did they ask in 4 years' time or M years' time? M. So, how old will Natalie be in K years' time? Sorry, in M years' time. K plus M, not so? The father? 3K plus M. Not so. It's nothing to do with the 4. Can you see that, people? It didn't say what will the combined ages be in. How old will she be in 4 years' time? You see, they didn't mention even 4 in here at all. So then you would have added the 4 as well. Okay. I'm trying to think how they could have phrased that so that you can put the 4 in. But it will be very confusing. They will be repeating themselves. But the combined ages, what must I do? I must add them together. Not so. So I must take Natalie's age, which is K plus M. I must add it to the father's age, which is 3K plus M. Okay. Now what is K plus 3K? You got 1K in your hand, and you get another 3K for your problems. You're going to have how much in your hand? 3K. 3K. If you got 4K is good. If you got 1,000 rand, 1K, if you add,
Oh, we talk about money.
it's the same thing.
You can say also.
Listen, if you got 1,000 rand and somebody gives you another 3,000 rand, you're going to have 4,000 rand. So if you got 1K, get another 3K for your problems, you're going to have 4K for your problems. Not so. Not the O. You see, that's where you're going wrong. You're saying it's a O. It's a K. You guys got it? So in other words, that's going to give you 4K. And you have an M plus a M. M2 or 2M?
Who's the number goes first?
Number goes first. Okay. You guys got it? So you got K plus 3K. Going to give you 4K. And M plus a M is going to give you 2M. Yes, Michael?
So I learned it as K plus 3K plus 2M.
But now, K plus 3K is what? 4. So it's going to be 4K plus 2M. Okay. In Monday's lesson, we're going to bring those things together. So if I give you a test on Monday and you have written K plus 3K plus 2M, we'd have gotten them all. But after Monday's lesson, you should be able to understand. Okay. In terms of it. For now, what is important is this here. That is important. This here is important. Okay. Earlier on, we spoke about this here is important. Okay. On Monday's lesson, we're going to bring everything together and you'll be able to do the next step. Okay. But for now, just playing lightly around with this algebra here. Okay. Question 7. A pen costs 50 cents and a pencil 30 cents. How much do you pay for X pens and Y pencils? 50. X plus 30 Y. That's how I'm teaching you. Yeah? Whatever amount of pencils are multiplied by 50 cents. Whatever amount of pens are multiplied by 8. A plant is X centimeters high in the beginning of summer. A plant. Move this now. Right. A plant is X centimeters high at the beginning of summer. It grows wide during summer, and the gardener cuts off 7 centimeters of its height. How high is it now? It's going to be X plus Y minus 6. You all agree with that? Let's look at the next one. X people attend a theatre on Thursday evening. 3 times as many. So what would that be? 3 times X. As many plus 55. Plus 55. Attends the theatre on Friday evening. How many people were there on Friday evening? 3X plus 55. Again, that is suffice for now. Okay. Or X times 3 plus 50. It's also fine. A snail walks. Okay, snail doesn't walk. Okay, snail walks Y centimeters. Crawls a further P centimeters. So what are you going to write there? Y plus P. And runs the last X centimeters. Okay, it's fine. So it's going to be plus X. Okay. Number 11. Let's carry on with our lives. Number 11. Number 11. Of 200 people attending a concert, X were children. How many adults were there? 200? Who got that one right? Okay, so I don't need to explain. Right. The next one. Number 12. There are X 10-cent pieces and Y 5-cent pieces in the piggy bank. Okay? Determine the amount of money in the piggy bank. 10 times X plus Y times 5. Or X times 10, no? Plus Y times 5. Why am I adding it? Because the amount of money together. Okay, in total. So that would give you 10 times X is 10X plus 5. Who got that one right? Okay, all okay. You wrote the first one this year. No, as I said, if you got this, suffice. It's fine for you. But can we add 10x and 5y? No. Why? It's unlike terms. Okay. It is unlike terms. So that now brings us to flow diagrams. Okay. So write this down. A flow diagram can also be expressed as an algebraic expression. I think you guys have seen something like this last year in primary school, no? The spider, no? And then they got this block and all the arrows that goes out. You remember? That was the warm days, no? And maths was still your favorite. Before the added letters. But if you practice it, man, it's easy. You know why is it easy for me? No, man. It was easy for me at high school also. Yes. Yes. Huh? No. I had to work hard in maths. I had to go for tuition. I was dumb. Listen, I'm serious. I had to go for tuition from primary school. I was bad. So what happened was, I attended the classes and whatever. And with that, my marks started going up. So, it gave me motivation to do even better and better. I kept on practicing and practicing. Many times I remember on Saturday nights late, I used to sit with a maths book. Not only sit, but I used to work through maths on a Saturday evening. Not just this generation. So you're talking for yourself, Blessing, it's not for me. There's a lot of people, even back in the day, it was also a lot. They wouldn't want to do it and so on. But if you do it, it will pay off. It pays off. Okay. Okay, well, basically pure maths is abstract. So it depends what you want to become. Okay? If you're not sure what you want to become, then it's going to be better for you to do pure maths. Also, pure maths is problem solving basically. Whereas maths lit is day-to-day things. Like you want to calculate how much change you got when you went to the shop. Or you want to work out your budget for the month. Or like things like that. That's not problem solving. This is problem solving. And when you go to workplaces and universities, they want you to do this. Pure maths. Okay? But that's it. If you are failing pure maths, then it's going to be better for you to do maths. No? But you must be working also. You must be working at maths. Maths is one of the subjects that you're just not going to get by putting the book on your head and falling asleep and all that information sinking down into your head. It's not going to work. You did that last year. Did it work? No, exactly. Okay. You must practice a lot. You must practice a hell of a lot. Okay. Pure flow diagrams. A flow diagram can be expressed in an algebraic expression. Okay. Example 1. You got P times 2 plus 5. So I'm going to do the first one. So it's going to be P times 2 plus 1. Not so. It could have also been written as 2P plus 1. Okay. People, could we say that is 7P? No. Why? Unlike terms. The next one, you guys done with the next one? Oh no way! I said I'm going to do the first one. What does that mean? You must do the second one. That's problem solving. Practice, people. Practice. If you sit late at night with your maths book in the kitchen or in the lounge, is your mommy going to give you ID? No, your mommy going to make you a cup of coffee. Go to sleep.
Yes,
Will you sit with your maths book?
yes, sir. Even if it's a math, take out a subject.
Okay, now I'm going to see some of your parents at the parent meeting next week. So listen, you must attend the meeting with your parents. You know that, right? And you must bring your math book with. Just remind me about that comment that you gave me. That your parents will give you an ID.
Yes, sir.
So this is what we say, and then we don't tell our parents.
No, sir, we gotta be busy on nights at night.
No, you sit late over the weekend, man. On a Saturday night.
No, sir.
With your maths book. So your parents scale when you sit with your maths book, what you doing your TikTok videos and don't scale.
No, they do. They do that.
So your parents scale all the time.
Yes.
No.
No, it is.
Something wrong with your parents. Or you are understanding them wrong. Okay. People, x minus 3 times 2. X minus 3 times 2. Who got that right? It's wrong. Who brackets? Who put the brackets in? So why you put up your hand when I say without the brackets? It's math, everything math. Sorry? You want to get the bracket, no? People, what's the difference between the block bracket? Block and the curve brackets. What's the difference? There is no difference. Okay, the same. You know? Did everybody know it's not the same? Who thought it was different?
At first, I understood.
The same. In that setting, it's the same. It's exactly the same. Okay. Later on, it makes a difference. Not now. When you are a little bit bigger. You're surprised. You are going to get a little bit bigger. Don't worry. Sorry? Oh no, what? Okay, next. Number 3.
A plus 2 plus 3 equals A plus 5.
Yes, sir.
A, keep on telling yourself you're smart. Maybe you will believe it. It's only, it's a joke. So, A plus 2 plus 3. So you go A plus 2 plus 3. That is equal to A plus Not so.
Yeah.
Next. You guys finish?
Yes.
Alright. 3 plus 2. Bracket, yes. Times 3. Who got that right? With the bracket. With the bracket. Okay. People number 5. Right, I'll give you a chance. Sorry? Ik zal nou zien. Okay, I'll see now. Yeah. And then we're going to write the reverse. Your homework is number 13 and 14 is on page 15. 13 and 14 on page 15. No, man. 13 and 14, and that's on page 15. It's on the first page. Okay. However, this is on page 14. Eh? It's division. Okay, relax. It's fine. Okay, shh. Right, number 5. Y times 3 plus 5 divided by 2. Y times 3 plus 5. Do I need a bracket at that point yet? No. Then, brackets, that answer gets divided by 2. Who got that right? Right, what do you have? Where did you write the bracket? In a bracket. We only tend to put brackets if it's addition and subtraction. Okay. This could also be written as 3y plus 5 in bracket divided by 2. Okay. It could have also be written as 3y plus 5 over 2. It's all the same thing. You all understand? Now in number 1, whoops, why did I get the answers to you? Sorry, man. This example on page 14. Draw the flow diagram for each of the following. So where are we going to start? We always start with a variable, as you can see. The unknown. The unknown is also called a variable. Variable. Okay. You guys got it? So you start off with A, and then you start flowing. Let's see who can. Okay, listen, relax. Give everybody a chance. Not everybody is as sharp as you, okay? Finish? You so busy? I'll give you another minute. Sort out your lives. That's finished. You're so busy? Okay. Right, so what's going to happen first? A must be times by 4 minus 3. Who got that right? Right, nice. Now don't let me put the same sum in the exam to get it wrong. No, it's going to be set. Right, what happens to P first? Times 5. Plus 5. You all agree with that? If you look at the sum here, the sum could also have been written as 2 into x minus 3. That also means 2 times x minus 3 first, and then, which then must be multiplied by 2. You guys understand? So that's your flow diagrams, okay. Next heading, properties of expressions. I want you guys to write this down. Properties of expressions. Make a note. This is number 2. When you see me cut this on Monday, just remind me I've cut it already, okay? Property of expressions, terms. The expression x plus 3 consists of 2 terms, namely x plus x and 3. The term of an expression are separated. The terms of an expression is separated by addition and subtraction signs, plus and minus. The brackets and division line forms one term. So from here we're going to talk about number of terms shortly, so I'll give you a chance to write that down. Okay, so we'll carry on with this on Monday. People enjoy the day and the weekend. Good morning, class. Good afternoon, Michael. Yes. Sold out.
Why not sure?